The 1964 Honda S600. A car that marks Honda's first real step into the world of four-wheel performance. A machine that combined motorcycle-like engineering with a sports car body. And even today, it remains one of the most charming and unique classics from the 1960s. At first glance, the S600 looks like a scaled-down European Roadster. It has that classic long hood, short rear deck design that gives it a timeless sports car look. The round headlights, the thin front grille, and the delicate chrome bumpers add just the right amount of vintage charm. Honda offered both a coupe and a roadster, but the convertible remains the most iconic version. It's small, really small, measuring just over 3.3 meters long, which makes it incredibly nimble. Under the hood sits the heart of the S600, a tiny but high-revving 606cc inline-4 engine. Now, 606cc might sound more like a motorcycle engine than a car's, and that's because Honda took a lot of inspiration from its motorcycle expertise. This little powerplant features dual overhead cams and 4 carburetors, allowing it to scream up to 9,500 RPM, a level unheard of in most cars of its time. Despite its modest size, it produced around 57 horsepower, which, in a car weighing just over 1,500 pounds, made for an exciting ride. One of the most unique aspects of the S600 is its drivetrain. Instead of a conventional driveshaft, it uses a chain drive system with enclosed chains running to each rear wheel, another nod to Honda's motorcycle heritage. This setup allowed for independent rear suspension, giving the S600 surprisingly good handling for its time. Step inside, and you're greeted by an interior that's simple but functional. The thin-rimmed, 3-spoke steering wheel gives it a true vintage feel, while the dashboard features a large, centrally placed speedometer and tachometer, both crucial in a car that loves to rev. The seats are minimal but supportive, designed for spirited driving rather than long-haul comfort. Given its tiny size, space is tight, but it's all part of the car's charm. On the road, the S600 feels alive. It doesn't have overwhelming power, but it delivers an experience that's all about engagement. You have to work the gears, keep the engine revving high, and really drive it to get the most out of it. The lightweight and sharp steering make it a joy to throw around corners, and the engine note, a high-pitched, almost motorcycle-like sound, adds to the excitement. What makes the Honda S600 truly special is that it laid the groundwork for Honda's future in sports cars. This was Honda proving it could build a real driver's car, even with limited resources and experience in the automotive world. It was Japan's answer to the British Roadster craze of the time, but with an innovative twist. Even today, the S600 stands out as a symbol of Honda's engineering creativity. It's rare, it's fascinating, and it's a piece of history that still brings smiles to those lucky enough to drive one.